Ladies and gentlemen, introducing to you in the blue corner on my left, from Kew in Surrey, Spencer Churchill. And on my right, in the red corner, his opponent from Bolton in Lancashire, Ivan Penzecoff. And your referee, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Tony Manselli.
Hello again, grapple fans, and here's the first preliminary bout here in this afternoon's program at heavy middleweight. More about it later as we go ahead with round one.
Round one.
This is a 6 5-minute round contest. One fall to decide. Spencer Churchill of Kew in London. Oh, I imagine it's in London. Anyway, it's Kew. And it's Ivan Penzecoff from Bolton, 13.5 stone against 13.5 stone. Exactly 13-7, both men. And fairly easily distinguishable, these two. The really magnificent new trunks of Spencer Churchill. I've never seen him wear these before. And of course, he's known as the Body. Spencer the Body Churchill. This is a great bodybuilder, Mr. Universe type. Referee Tony Manselli from Blackfriars. Ivan Penzecoff, the Russian. I always remember asking where he came from. He said Bolton, which quite shook me. But of course, actually, he's been over here just about all his life, having been born in South Russia. With a one-fall contest, of course, especially the first round goes a little bit slowly. I don't think this one's going to be any exception. They're going to feel their way, set their sights a bit. And Penzecoff, with the long hair, is got a little trouble on here today. He may be the same weight as his opponent, but Spencer Churchill's powerful physique could cause him a lot of trouble. There's the pull on, grab it. Not much pull on it yet, but in fact he won't have the chance to show us what it would mean. It's always when these wrestlers wear very long hairstyles like Ivan Penzecoff there are very many holes around the head and neck that you simply cannot see. Steve Logan uses this, of course, intentionally, but I don't think Penzecoff does. There's a bit of power shown already by Churchill. So when Churchill was putting on a real power hold, and we get a chance of a shot at his back muscles, it really is quite phenomenal. Mind you, the rest of the muscles there are not bad either. Look at that bicep and tricep there. All done with the left hand. Forgive me if you've heard me say this before, but it's a point to remember. I remembered it. I asked Spencer Churchill once how long it would take me to get a body like his, and he said 20 years if you'd started 20 years ago, which I thought was very unkind. No doubt extremely true.
Yep.
30 seconds to go in this first round of 6. And remember, just one fall decides it. Penzecoff, Bolton, Spencer Churchill, Q. Right on the bell now. There's Spencer Churchill's name up, but unfortunately we're looking at Ivan Penzecoff. And Penzecoff, there he is from Bolton, 13-7 of him, who now resides, of course, in South London, although he's still billed from Bolton. Known as Pensy in the business, pro since early 1960s.
Seconds out, round 2.
Round 2, 5 rounds to go, and one fall decides this preliminary contest here at the Civic Hall, Elstree. Spencer Churchill versus Ivan Penzecoff. And it's Churchill in trouble from that arm lock at the moment. Churchill with the multicolored trunks. Would be a great help if all wrestlers, or one in each pair, in each bout, would wear something really distinctive like this. Too often they wear, both of them, very dark. One dark red and the other dark blue, but they say to me, but they're completely different colors. Unfortunately, on a black and white set, they are not. Double-handed wrist lever by Churchill. See a bit of the back muscles, but not when it, the same as when he's really putting on the power to escape from a move or to counter a move. Backbreaker to Churchill, but he's left the legs too high. Backhammer counter to Penzecoff. Penzecoff with the white socks. You see the feet and not the trunks. Yes, typical Penzecoff bridge move, and very neat trip indeed, getting the folded leg at the end of it. And a figure 4 leg lock to follow that. Pretty tough looking push-up. Mind you, he does 30 in the dressing room before he starts a bout, just to limber up. Attempted double arm now here by Penzecoff. He's got it on okay, but notice the way Spencer Churchill's coming right close. I see, so it was just a trick. I thought maybe he was going to try a throw from there. A minute left in round 2. Still these two men taking it very, very carefully indeed, not wanting to make that slip that will cause the 1-4 defeat. Penzecoff with a figure 4 leg lock again. It was. And Churchill ready to counter immediately. Just 5 seconds to go. Spencer Churchill was actually born in Shepherd's Bush in London. World famous, of course, for his amazing physique, especially for a man who's only about 5'10" in height. Has written his own course on physical culture, an expert on diet and weightlifting. This photograph of him has been on the covers of many well-known physical culture magazines. He's competed in the Mr. Universe competitions for the world's best built male on occasions, but unfortunately he's a little bit short to come out top winner.
Seconds out, round 3.
Round 3 and 4 rounds to go. 1-4 decides this preliminary contest here at the Civic Hall, Elstree. At heavy middleweight, Spencer Churchill, Ivan Penzecoff. Churchill in the multicolored trunks with the double arm on now. Tony Manselli, the referee, and both men at 13 stone 7 exactly. So tables turned for the moment. A little power being used by those muscles now. Look at that neck. Churchill, I shouldn't have thought, would have to worry to get out of a full Nelson by any trick. He just should break it. Exactly what I think he's going to try and do now.
Yes, sir.
And that's how to break yourself out of a full Nelson. It's a neat trick if you can do it. Now, see if Penzecoff does the same. He'll have to try a trick one, I think. Not the slightest impression on Churchill's arms there. Yes. Good enough, says Churchill. But it was a ruse that got him to release. Just a lazy follow-up to a hold, just as an afterthought by Penzecoff, by Spencer Churchill then. A full Japanese triangle hold on Churchill. That would be interesting to see what effect that has and for how long. Penzecoff undressing it successfully. Well, this bout is turning out a bit different, that's for sure. Stop halfway. And apologies from Churchill. Everybody laughing except Penzecoff.
Yes, sir.
The leg spread now. His legs are pretty powerful as well, of course, as those massive arms, so you'll probably get out of it by closing him. $15 to go. Penzecoff quite known for his speed as a heavy middleweight. I don't know why he doesn't use it here this afternoon. So Ivan Penzecoff trying to get out of the leg spread the same way that his opponent did earlier as the bell went, but I don't somehow think he would have got too far with it. Ivan Penzecoff, who's got an unusual hobby. Oh, talking about his hobby of breeding Siamese cats when he went forward as a boxer there. His speciality, the drop kick and the side wheel, but we haven't tried him either of them yet.
Seconds out, round 4.
So round 4, just 3 rounds to go. Churchill versus Penzecoff. Penzecoff in the plain trunks and Churchill coming for a pinfall, but through the ropes. Everybody wanting to see more strength holds. There are the back muscles. Caught in the body scissors by Penzecoff. Penzecoff in the plain trunks there. Long hairstyle. Those tremendous arms go back. Now you can see the shoulders muscles really working there. It's a way out of a body scissors. Great. And the leg spread is on again by Churchill. Oh, yes. Finger into lock. Churchill doesn't want it. Penzecoff rightly doesn't want to come back off the ropes there. The switch. Oh, spun out so easily by Churchill. Arm locked to Penzecoff. I'm surprised he goes so much for the holds of the top half of the body. He really should go for the legs more. Powerful as they are, they can't be as powerful as those shoulders. So the drop kick misfired, and not a very good landing by Penzecoff. And a crossed hand settles there. Just a hand on each shoulder with the arms crossed first. He was too busy taking a bow for getting out of it. Neat sidestep there by Churchill. Penzecoff getting a little angry at being shown up here with the muscular holes. So he's trying the tricks now, especially from a distance with a drop kick. And some Steve stories.
Yes? No!
Again, Penzecoff going for an arm lock. A backhammer even. Really the wrong tactics against this man. Anyway, he's only got just over 10 seconds to go, and there's the break. But I think the weight on the top rope. No, all legal then. Quite a few hobbies, this man. Spence Churchill plays alto saxophone, modern jazz fanatic. He trains Q Club in Paddington, and he's just returned from quite a few overseas tours. Tremendous physical culturist, of course.
Second out, round 5.
Round 5, 2 rounds to go. No score because one fall decides it. Spence Churchill in the multicolored trunks there versus Ivan Penzecoff. Referee Tony Manselli's had no trouble at all with this bout. And the crowd, packed crowd here at the Civic Hall Elstree, quite enjoying it, but not really got up any excitement. It's a little bit slow.
1, 2, 3, 4. Stand back. Stand back. 1.
Well, he's got to try something against the strength of this man. Took him nicely, but a little bit far away. Goes over the top for a cross press. The knee's doing it. The knee's holding this arm down. And the hands hold the far arm down. Quite an effective finish after rather a slow bout, but a win for Churchill in round 5. There he is, Spencer Churchill. And our MC for this afternoon's program, John Harris.
Ladies and gentlemen, with the one required fall in the round 5, the verdict to Spencer Churchill. Ladies and gentlemen, appreciation for the loser, Ivan Penzecoff.